Hey CAF members, Saul Brown here, FSI in the National Capital Region. Before we start today's virtual workout, please read this full disclaimer. Here's a list of equipment that you're going to need for the 45-minute workout today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. Hey team, we have an awesome workout plan for you today. We've got a warm-up, a strength piece, and a workout plan for you guys. So let's get started with the first minute in our EMOM. We're gonna start with Scap Push-ups. Talking about the scapula, we're gonna let the shoulder blades move in and touch one another. Let's go, let your shoulders come up near your ears, and then I want you to round out that back, okay? 2. Let your chest sink down and round out that back. Keep your elbows locked out. If you need a little bit of a wider foot stance to be a bit more comfortable here, that's fine. Okay, allow your chest to fall. Lock those elbows out and then round out the back. Okay, down we go. And up we go. Down we go. And up we go. Make sure you're breathing as you do this. There is a bit of exertion here, so make sure you're breathing in. And then exhale as you exert. Okay, good job. We're gonna take the last 10 seconds to switch to the next move, which is gonna be bent over YTI, okay? So I want you to hinge your hips, send your butt backwards, have your thumbs facing out and both palms facing up, and now let's reach. Back. I've started with the T, let's go with that. Why not? T. And then I want you to go Y, which is a bit more on an angle. And now thumbs facing the ceiling, I. Okay, now let's do it the way I intended. So diagonal first, Y. Get those biceps beside your ears if you can. T. And I. Let's do that same thing again. Y. T. I. Again, Y. T. I. All right, we're gonna take the last 10 seconds to do a demo of the downward dog march. So, I want everyone to be in a downward facing dog position with your glutes in the air, tailbone in the sky, and let's start to bend one knee and then the other knee. One knee and then the other knee. Okay, feel this in your calf, your hamstrings, your glutes even a little bit. Where should you be looking? You should be looking at the ground, not necessarily at your feet. Okay, just look at the ground here. I don't want you to wrench your neck doing this. Breathe in through the nose. You may feel the blood rushing to your head a little bit. If you get dizzy or something, then stand up. It's all good. But if you're still with me, keep breathing. I can lift my head up to look at the timer though. All right, we got less than 10 seconds. Let's stand back up, or not stand back up, let's stay on the floor and do some Scap Push-ups again, okay? This is the second and last round of the warm-up. So down we go. Let your chest drop and round out that back. Let that chest drop and round out that back. Notice my elbows stay locked out the whole time. We're just focusing on strengthening those muscles around and under the scapula, okay? So allow your shoulder blades to come together, allow your chest to fall forward, and exhale and round out that back. We've got about 15 more seconds of this. Keep moving. If you want to just hold a plank position, that's totally fine. 3, 2, 1, And let's stand up and get ready for those bent over YTIs, which I'm gonna do facing you guys this time. All right, 3, 2, 1. Bend over, straight back. Here we go. Y. That's diagonal. Now T, straight out to the side. Make sure your thumbs are always facing the back. And I. Y. T. I. Use those back muscles. Flex. Y. T. I. Y. T. And I. Keep moving, team. Y. T. And I. Okay, let's get down to that downward dog position. Let's get our tailbone into the sky, nice long spine, and let's march it out. You're gonna feel this in the shoulders. I guarantee that. No worries. Just try and keep those elbows locked out. Play around with your grip. Do you need to go a little bit narrow with your hands, or do you need to go a little bit wider with your hands? Try not to go extremely in one direction or the other, but you can always adjust according to how you feel. Keep your elbows locked out. Take a deep breath. Oh yeah, feeling the stretch here. Keep that spine nice and long, okay? Don't round your back while you're doing this. Nice and long with your spine here. Tailbone in the sky, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, everyone, I'm now gonna do a quick explanation of the next piece. It's gonna be another 6-minute EMOM, meaning every minute on the minute, we're gonna be doing an exercise, okay? So what you have to remember here is the number 6. We're gonna be going for 6 minutes, and every minute, we're gonna be doing 6 reps of the particular exercise. So we're gonna start off with deficit push-ups. So as you saw in the equipment, you need something to raise your hands up. Some plates, you can stack some books, something that's sturdy. I'm gonna count to 3 on the way down. I'm gonna hold, and then I'm gonna count to 3 on the way up. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1. Keeping my elbows as close as possible to me and bringing my chest down, hopefully all the way to the floor before coming back up, okay? Now, there's 2 options you can use for the upright row here. There are many other options, but I'm gonna demonstrate 2. You can use the band. So if you have a band, step on the band, have your feet wide, hands close, tempo upright row, same count. 1, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, down. The other option is using a kettlebell or a dumbbell. I'm gonna hold both hands on the same dumbbell or on the kettlebell. And again, 1, 2, 3, hold at the top, 3, 2, 1, and then relax at the bottom. And try not to do too much resting between. I don't want any resting if you can. 1, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, and then straight into that next one, okay? Body weight option for the upright row because you do need equipment, or you can do a prone swimmer. So you're gonna be on your stomach in a prone position. Your arms are gonna be in front of you, and then what we're gonna do is we're simply going to lift the chest off the floor, and then we're gonna reach back, touch the thighs, come forward, touch the hands, okay? This is actually referred to as a prone snow angel. If you wanna reach through the center, and then swim back, you can do that as well. All right, without further ado, let's do this 6-minute EMOM starting with the deficit push-ups. If you get to 6, rest for the rest of the minute, okay? 10 seconds, team. We got this. Woo! Let's work. And follow me if you want. Move at your own pace though. 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1. Elbows close to you, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, and I am finished. Okay, so if you're done, then you can think about getting your bent over rows ready, or your upright rows, I should say. I'm gonna use the band first, and then I'll use the dumbbell next. Okay, the band is good because it increases in tension and therefore difficulty as you lift. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, and go. 2, 3, hold, 2, 2, 3, let's go. 3, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, up, 2, 3, hold, 4, 2, 3, down, 5, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, down, 6, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, if you're sticking with me, if you're going a little bit slower, a little bit faster, it's okay. Make sure you have a tempo and an isometric hold, okay? Also on that movement, try not to arch your back to try and get that weight up there. I want you to keep a tight core and a neutral spine as you're lifting. Okay, back to the deficit push-ups. We've got 6, let's go. 1, hold. 2, hold. 3, 4, 5. You can hear me breathing. 6. Notice I'm keeping my elbows nice and close, keeping my shoulders rounded out like at the top of the Scat Push-Up. We want to try to avoid letting our shoulder blades collapse and our chest fall through, because we want to be able to use that chest to push us up. All right, I'm going to use the weight this time for my upright rows. Let's go, team. 1, 2, 3, hold, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2, hold, 3, hold, down, 4, hold, 5, get those elbows high and outside, 6, 'kay, if you're doing those prone swimmers, I forgot to mention, make sure those are tempo as well. So you're reaching forward and coming back, 2, 3, and then reaching forward and coming back, 2, 3. We've got not our Scap Push-Ups, our deficit push-ups again. Okay, gives us a little bit more range of motion. I love these. Ready? 2, 3. Elbows close. 1, 2, hold. Inhale at the top, exhale as you press. Okay, 6 of those, and now we're going into our last round of tempo upright rows, our last minute, I should say. Wide feet, close hands. Even if you're moving body weight, keep moving. Let's go. 3, hold. 2, that's 1. 2, 3, hold. 3, 2, 1. That's 2, 3, 2, 3, hold. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, That's 4. Hold. That's 5. Hold. That's 6. All right. It's an upper body push. We're trying to balance things out though, because you never want to go too heavy on the front or the back. If you do too much pushing, you're gonna have something that favors your anterior chain, okay, because all the muscles are tight here and loose in the back. And then if you do too much pulling, you're gonna be standing like this. So we wanna try and balance it out so you have a nice posture, okay? Next, we're going to hit a 15-minute AMRAP. AMRAP stands for as many reps or as many rounds as possible. Okay, I'm gonna give you the movements and then we're gonna get started. Okay, just before we do that though, I wanna make sure that I have the right time set. Okay, so 15 minutes, like I said, and we're gonna start with 5 burpees. So let me move this out of the way for a second. The rep scheme is gonna be 5, 10, and 5. So 5 burpees, you have many options for burpees. I'll demonstrate 2 options. One, you can jump back, chest and thighs to the floor, jump up, jump at the top, ideally lifting your hands to help propel you upwards and putting your hands behind your ears. Second option, hands on the floor, step back, step up, and jump. If you want to lay down, stand up, and that's it, you don't want to jump, maybe it's too much impact, totally fine with me. Bent over rows is going to be the 10 of the 5, 10, 5. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna send our hips back. We're gonna make sure that the back stays straight. Don't round out your back this way. Okay, so I gotta stand up to adjust my posture here. Okay, so straight back. We're gonna be pulling the elbows back behind us as if we have something to elbow behind us, and we're bringing those dumbbells or the band, whatever you're using, to your rib cage. Okay, if you do not have equipment, then the body weight option here is going to be rib touches in a plank position. So you're gonna be in a plank position this way, feet are gonna be wide because we want to avoid rocking side to side, and then we're gonna pull in, touch the ribs, mimicking the bent over row from a plank position. Okay, and then the last movement is gonna be pike push-ups. Pike push-ups can be done, you can have your feet on the couch if you want a little bit more elevation. I'm gonna demonstrate a pike push-up just in a downward dog position. Okay, so I'm gonna be in a down dog. My tailbone is in the sky. I'm gonna bring my forehead to the floor and then back. Now, if you're good with a hold here for 5 seconds, or we'll say 10 seconds, that's great. If you can only go halfway down before pushing up, that's great as well. Just make sure you write it down. That way the next time you do this workout, because I know you're gonna visit me again, then you'll be able to improve on your score from today. All right, team, I'm so excited to get started. So let's get started. Remember, 5 burpees, 10 bent over rows or rib touches from the plank, and then 5 pike push-ups. Once you're done the pike push-ups, just start over on the burpees. Make sure you write down how many rounds you get. Okay, team? Here we go. 10 seconds, and then we're gonna get started. I'm gonna move my dumbbells off to the side, give myself some room. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5 burpees, chest and thighs to the floor. Make sure you're extending the hips. It's easier to jump by using your hips to extend. And here goes my 5th burpee. All right, let's move over to the bent over rows here. I'm gonna do a mix for you guys. Okay, so I'm bending over and 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick an appropriate weight for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and now pike push-ups. Pulling and pushing. Forehead to the ground. Keeping those elbows close to me. Okay, you notice my breathing. I don't care how you synchronize your breathing. Just make sure you're doing it. All right, that was 1 round for me. I'm moving on to my next round, 5 burpees. That's 5 burpees for me. This time for the bent over rows, I'm gonna fold my band in half. I'm gonna step on that half, widen my feet to adjust the tension. Then I'm just gonna start pulling. Straight back. Isolate your arms here. They're the only ones that should be moving. Try to avoid bouncing up and down to pull. Okay, that's 10 for me. Pike push-ups are next. I'm gonna go from the side here. So I'm nice and tall in my pike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that, just like that, 2 rounds in the books. Let's do it again. Burpees. Extend those hips at the top. And that's 5. Bent over rows now. Actually, no, I'm gonna do the body weight option this time. Wider feet so that I don't rock side to side. 1, 2, 3. Bit of a core workout too. 5, 6. As you can see, my elbows are still going back. 8, 9, 10. All right, and then now I'm doing my pike push-ups. Nice and high with my tailbone. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can probably hear me whispering to myself. I like to do that because I'm someone who forgets which rep I'm on almost every single workout. 5 burpees, let's go. So if you're sticking with me, you're probably further ahead than me because I do a lot of talking. But if you're sticking with me, this is round 4 that we're starting. So we've already got 3 rounds in the books. I think I may have done 6 burpees, but I'm not gonna bank it and do 4 later. I'm still gonna do 5 next time. It's always good to err on the side of more reps. Better workout that way. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's how I always tell people to breathe. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And standing properly and putting my weights down and doing some pike push-ups. Let's do this. See, I'm gonna put my feet on the plate this time to give myself a little bit more elevation. Even if you put your feet on the wall, which I'll demonstrate next time, you can do that for a pike push-up. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. This is round 5. I'm starting. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep moving, team. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Ding. All right, let's move now on to the bent over rows. Got the workout right in front of me. I should probably figure out what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. I got wide feet to adjust the tension, and I'm pulling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and like I promised, I'm gonna demonstrate some pike push-ups with my feet up on the wall. Okay, now I don't wanna touch the logo here, So I'm gonna do it over the clock. Hope you don't mind. So I got my feet up on the wall, and this is only for you advanced people who need a bit more of a challenge. You don't even have to go this high, but you go here, forehead to the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping those elbows nice and close to engage the shoulders and the chest, and those triceps a little bit too. Okay, moving on to, I think this is round 6. Let's do it, team. We've got 7 minutes, 55 left. I know you're still moving. I know you're still breathing. I know you're still smiling. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm doing the body weight option this time. Wider feet. 1, 2. While you're doing the bent over row or the rib touches, make sure that you're looking down. Don't wrench your neck. Don't hang your head either. Get that elbow back. That's 10. And I'm just gonna stay here for the pike push-ups. Okay, in that downward dog position. And let's go. Whew. I made the rep scheme low enough that hopefully you won't have to break up your movements, but I'd rather see you do 3 burpees, then take a break, then another 2 burpees, than doing 5 sloppy ones just because you're trying to get it done, okay? Quality over quantity, okay? As many reps or as many rounds as possible, not more reps than you can handle, okay? Let's go. 3, 4, 5. Bend over rows. Let's do this. Always make sure to handle your weights with care, with safety. I don't want you dropping these things on your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me know how my form was. Here we go. I'm gonna use the plates this time. Get a little bit higher. There we go. All right, we are 10 minutes in to our 15-minute AMRAP. I don't want you to stop. If you feel like giving up, just remember why you started this, because you wanted a good workout. We're already 2/3 of the way through. Let's crush this together, okay, team? Let's do this. Whew, all right. 10 bent over rows. I'm gonna use the bands this time. If you're someone who absolutely just loves to crush it and doesn't like taking breaks like me, then do it. You don't have to wait for me, all right? All right, keep track of your rounds, okay? Because it's important, but not 100% necessary. If you keep track of your rounds, then that means that you know where to start your next time. If you're someone who just wants a workout that they can just move through without thinking too much, then do that. But if you want to set a goal, try and reach that and then retest in a month or so, do it. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 5, right? 5 burpees, 10 bent over row, 5 pike push-ups. Hope you're still with me for these last 3 minutes. Let's try to squeak 2 more rounds in. Bent over rows. Make sure to breathe. I don't want anybody getting lightheaded. I don't want anybody sitting down. I don't want anybody running off and grabbing a milkshake somewhere. Let's go. There's 5. Let's try to get 1 more round in, as promised. Like I said, technique over quantity. Can't remember what number I'm at. See, if I don't count out loud, I think I may have done 6 there, but whatever. All right, bent over rows. Pike push-ups for 5. I may have time to squeak another round in here. The upper body is starting to get really fatigued here. I know it's hurting, but I also know that you guys and gals are resilient people. So let's go. Move your body. We can do this together. Come on. Now moving on to my pike push-ups. 15 seconds to go, team. I'm gonna squeak a couple more reps in there. And that's time. So I'm gonna say maybe 10 rounds. Yeah, I'll say maybe 10 rounds, but I got 10 rounds plus 4 burpees. If you're calculating that, make sure you write it down. That way, next time you visit this workout, you'll know what you did, so then you'll know what to shoot for, okay? Write down how much weight you were using, what type of tension were you using on the band, really tight, looser, were you up on the wall for the pike push-ups, etc., etc. All right, team. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, open up those lungs. Okay, we're gonna stretch out a little bit, grab your right hand behind your back, left hand's gonna grab it, and we're gonna yank it towards the left side. See, I've got a little triangle on this side. Now I'm gonna lean my head towards that triangle. Feel a stretch in your neck and your shoulder. Okay? Just bring your attention to that shoulder. Now, while maintaining your head tilt, I want you to look up. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And now look down and notice my breathing. All right, let's switch sides now. So my left hand now is going behind the back. You saw how I did it before, grabbing my left wrist, yanking it to the right side. I got a little triangle on this side now. I'm leaning to that side with my neck and breathing. Now look up, maintain that head tilt though. And look down. Maintain that head tilt. And just continue your breathing. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna reach our arm across, but I know a lot of you are just gonna go like this. Like that, I slipped on my sweat for a second there. Okay, this is not actually what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a passive stretch, I'm looking for an active stretch. I want you to straighten one arm, put your opposite thumb on that wrist. Now, no matter what, no matter how hard I pull, I'm not bending my elbow, okay? And we're looking for you to feel a nice pulling from your scapula, and you're gonna just relax the muscles in behind and around that scapula, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. This should feel so good after those bent over rows, and pike push-ups for that matter. And now, let's switch over to the other side, across, put that wrist, that thumb on the wrist and pull across, straighten that elbow. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Very good. All right, everyone, take a deep breath. Now I just want you to round your back and reach for your toes. Even if you don't get there, just reach. Now inhale, and as you roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Working that back a little bit. Let's do one more time. Inhale. And when we're at the bottom, I want you to sway side to side a little bit. And rock side to side, just like that. All right, one vertebrae at a time. Come on up. All right, give yourself a pat on the back or even a round of applause. Awesome job. Thank you for joining me for this 45-minute workout today. Hope you enjoyed yourself. If you'd like some additional stretches or mobility exercises, we have tons of stuff in both official languages on calfconnection.ca/NCR. Have a great day, everyone.